Hi, we're Have Homestead Will Travel, and we've got another property video for you today. It's a lovely piece of very, very good, productive agricultural land in a lovely village called Aguas. It has 1.7 hectares and it's 30,000 euros. Fabulous opportunity for someone who wants an agricultural project or to start growing fruit trees and vegetables. It's close to a very cute, lovely village and is close to the vibrant town of Penamacor. If you are interested in this property or have any questions, please contact Armindo at Remax in Penamacor directly, and the link to this property on their website is in the description of this video. But before we explore that piece of land, we have a little appeal. This beautiful dog needs a home, so check out Doggo first.
This is Doggo. Doggo is beautiful. He's got loads of energy. He's so lovely and he wants to be such a good boy, and he's such a good boy. Now Doggo actually needs a home. He needs a good home that will give him the best of life. He wants an active life. He's got bundles of energy. He's really affectionate. He's really lovely, great natured. And if you're living in Portugal or the UK, I guess, then and you want to take care of him because he needs a forever home with a loving family, I think it'd be brilliant with some kids who are sort of over 10, family with kids over sort of 9 or 10, because he'd love to play with him because he's so playful and boundless energy. And he's such a lovely, cute dog, aren't you, Doggo? So yeah, get in touch with us if you can take on this beautiful dog. So I'll give you a bit of history. He's been chipped and vaccinated, brought back to health completely. He was a stray and he was in a bad state, and now he's in really, really healthy, really sort of got used to sort of being petted and looked after. He's so affectionate, and he's had all his jabs, all of his, he's chipped and everything's been done, brought back to perfect tip-top health, and he's just looking for a loving family home. So yeah, if you know anyone who would love to take on Doggo, or if you would like to yourselves, then email us on the email below. So Doggo has his passport. He is fit for travel. He's been castrated, you lucky dog. He's fit, healthy and ready for his new home. So, like I say, get in touch, and if you can take him on, this lovely, lovely dog.
So please share Doggo's information and get in touch with us if you know anyone would like you to take him on. And now back to the property. I think it might even be too windy for me, so I'll probably have a voiceover on this video, but here it is, and it's this field here. Right, I'm going to walk to the other end because there's a surprise at the other end. As you can see, it's a bit damp here. It's not so much wind. Yeah, so we've had loads and loads of rain recently, and that is why my feet are wet at the moment. So if you come and look at this land at the moment, beware that there's Lots of water about. Bring your wellies. Put on your wellies. But I'm coming to the surprise at the moment. This is this end. Ooh, soggy feet. Which, to be fair, is not a bad thing because it obviously retains moisture. But this is squelchy toes. This is good. Look at this. Full at the moment because of all the rain. And yeah, this is plenty of water for all your needs. At the top of the land makes sense. It's in the top highest corner, so it'll be able to you'd be able to manage irrigation of this land really easily. So yeah, I like it. So it's interesting about land, isn't it? Here, this piece is practical farmland. It has been used as such, and it is very arable. It is great for livestock. Flat, with that lovely cute little bit in the middle with some rocks. We'll go over there in a minute. I've already got wet feet, so I might as well. It's got that lovely sorry, it's got that lovely area of woodland at the bottom there for shade, where you could camp and make somewhere to park and keep out of the heat in the summer. You've got the lovely views all the way around here, actually, which is really lovely. And you have a village, a really thriving little village that's got thermal springs, and you can have thermal spring treatments there, called Aguas. It's near Penamacor. And it also has, excuse me, and it also has a number of nice little cafes. It's a friendly little village, and it's called Aguas. There's fonts there to get water, so you can get really high quality water there as well. So the border is very, very obvious around here. There you go, you can see that back wall. There's another area of rocks over there that I'll walk round to. I won't walk back down that edge because that's where the water is sitting at the moment. That's where I was getting wet feet, and I'll see if I can get to those rocks in the middle. But this is fabulous, and actually, if you wanted to, you could make this obviously into a swimming pool if you wanted, a swimming pond if you wanted to. So it's lovely bird life around here. It's actually not so windy here, which is really good. And just just want to talk to you a little bit about prices of land. So this land is around about 30,000 euros is the asking price. It's 1.7 hectares, and it is what you see on the tin. It is flat, arable land, great for growing crops, making a blank canvas for making your own food forest, growing vegetables, growing fruit trees, growing fruit. Also, it is fabulous. It would be fabulous for animals. Obviously, it needs fencing, but once the fencing is done, and you could fence it however you like, you could keep livestock here as well, or have a donkey sanctuary or an animal sanctuary as well. It has plenty of water, which would see you through the summer months, I would think. That's why it's been put there. So it's very different from the piece of land we had last week. If you check out the link up there, and you'll see that. And that had lots of magical spots, about the same price, much bigger, but it wasn't as practical as this for utilization of land. So definitely work out that. But yes, this is a very useful piece of land for someone who wants. And what I would probably do, if you can afford it, get yourself a nice little house in the village there and have the best of both worlds. Because of the proximity of this land to the village, as you can see there, there is a possibility that you might get planning permission to build a piece of build a property on here. Definitely look into that if that's something you want to, because that might be a possibility, and that might justify
paying the price for it, if that is a possibility. You can only find that out by start off talking to Armindo. He might have information about that, but if not, then obviously you can get in touch with the local camera to find out what the exact regulations for this piece of land are. Lovely bird life here, and they are really lovely views. You've got this lovely hilly area here, and then in the distance out there are the Malcata mountain range. Oh, I like this. Know me and rocks. Here, look, there is a massive rock right in the middle. I didn't realise it was one whole absolutely fabulous rock. So it has a couple of surprises. This wow, and there, look, a rock platform there as well. Fabulous. Wow, this is amazing. So it's got this rock platform, absolutely incredible, massive boulders. It's a lovely feature. It's a bit windy up here, but absolutely amazing to have this. Excellent natural platform, and this is, so we're coming back to prices. This is what makes this special. It's got this rocks on here. That's a really lovely feature. It's got that lovely woodland. It's got a great sharka. It's got lots of flat arable land that's easy to fence and easy to work. So this is what makes properties. It's close to a village. So these are all things to consider. If they're the things that you want in a property that are on your tick list, the most important things, then this might be the property for you. And then obviously, if you can't quite get up to the asking price, put in an offer. Put in an offer. You never know. They might drop to the price that you can afford. So don't be afraid to make offers based on what you can afford. But if it's really for you, then it might be worth paying for. And other people around you might say, oh, that's too expensive. But if it's right for you, you might not get the place you want because you're always thinking it's too expensive, when actually you pay for what you want. All right? It's really important to know that. And don't be swayed by what other people say about prices and what you read on Facebook pages about prices. And don't be afraid to pay what other people might be a bit over the odds if it's what you want and that is the price. So prices is a bit misleading. This could be a fabulous opportunity for the right person.
and it might have everything that person wants. And as I say, you never know, you might be able to build a dream home here, and I would probably put it in the woods, although it would be cool to put it somehow near these rocks as well. Anyway, I'm going to get wet feet to get back the things I do for the videos. Right, I think, which way am I going to go now? Try not to get even more soaked feet. The land here is, it looks incredibly fertile actually. There was areas where the boar have been digging it up, and you know, finding their morsels of food in here, and that actually, you know, you can see that the soil is really, really good, rich, fertile soil. So that's a really plus thing. I think it's be a fabulous blank canvas for the right person to get their agricultural project on the go, and you have these lovely oak trees here with some more rocks, and lots of native flowers in here. And this will be a flower meadow in the spring. There's already flowers coming out. You can see the white ones across there, and there'll be a range of wild flowers that will come out. And then you have this sort of rocky area, which I think probably is where I would have a station to park, so the vehicles are out of the hot sun in the summer and a bit more sheltered
If you
in
are
winter.
interested in this property or have any questions, please contact Armindo at Remax in Penamacor directly, and the link to this property on their website is in the description of this video. If you want, we are now beginning to start a bespoke service for those of you who are not in the country but want a piece of land filmed. And if you give us your requirements, we can go and check out and see whether it does fit the requirements that you have. We can make a video for you as well. So if you're interested in that service, then you can email us directly on havehomesteadwilltravel@gmail.com. It's on here, and we will advise you about our rates and what we can do for you. So it's worked for a few people so far, so we're wanting to expand it to everyone now. That's the end of the video. There's lots of other properties coming up soon. We've got about 4 or 5 properties in this area around the villages of Penamacor, and so definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell to make sure that you catch all of those. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye.
Dog, lovely dog. Oh, you sat for me, you good boy.